about that number?
Oh, I just threw it out there. I have no idea what that
Six
was.
and a half billion.
Oh, I was close about I was 5,
If this is the Price is Right, dude, you would have just won both showcases.
No, they would have said doom doom doom.
No, dude. You if you go over, you get that. If you go under, you win.
A lot of kids said, "What is Price is Right?"
Well, yeah, look it up, kids. Google it.
Yeah, or press your luck. Wheel of Fortune.
Think about this. Tom Brady has won more Super Bowls than anybody. The Bucs have all 22 starters back on their team. Of course, they're playing. And who are they playing? The dang Cowboys. And I know there's Cardinal or Cowboy fans because they're everywhere. Because if you were a kid in the 70s, if you were a kid in the 90s, then the Cowboys were great. So you grew up and you were a Cowboys fan. I get it. Because there's people our age. You were a Cowboys fan growing up.
Yeah,
you were like me.
Because you didn't have a team.
Didn't have a team.
And
so they always.
When I played Little League Cowboys, too.
They always came on your TV if you lived somewhere where there wasn't a team. So you were inundated with Steelers and Cowboys. So there's
also the Bears being in Indianapolis before they moved there.
They were at least kind of close to you.
Yeah, they would play the Bears on TV, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you get the Cowboys. The Cowboys have a lot of question marks. Quarterback coming back from a major injury. Of course, they're going to stick them on TV. And for anybody who complains, I hate the Cowboys, it's because, like you said, ESPN might as well be called ESP Yankees, Cowboys, Red Sox.
Yeah.
Because they go with the biggest brands. It's like people ask.
They move the needle.
They move the needle.
Yeah.
It's like people ask, why do you guys talk about what you talk about? We talk about football all the time because football moves the needle. Yeah. That's what we talk about. We talk about football all the time.
That alone, their guard, Zach Martin's not going to play, right? COVID? Zach Martin, they're all-pro offensive tackle. Yeah, he went to Notre Dame. Guess where he went to high school?
Is he a cathedral guy, too?
Absolutely.
Oh, here we go.
We're all over the place. Yeah.
I'll tell you who's not all over the place. People from my high school. So.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting the Cowboys.
Up in the league right now.
You're getting the Cowboys and the Buccaneers tonight. And I checked this before we came on the air. This is a real thing. Remember how we got to talking one day? I don't remember who the guest was, but we were talking about the spreads in pro football and just how different they are. Like in college football, you'll have a 28-point spread or 23 or 25 or 30 if it's Bama playing some squad.
Yeah.
Like double digits in the NFL is almost unheard of.
Oh, yeah, that's like a blowout.
This game is 9.5 points now, Bucks favored. It went up a point since I ate a bowl of soup at lunch. 9.5.
Huh. Yeah, too many questions, unknowns for the Cowboys. So, yeah, I would definitely go with the, Tampa Bay Bucks, man. Everybody back. A little bit hungry. They didn't get, they didn't get a little, too hungry where they were, sitting down eating a lot. They still went to work. Old Tom Brady kept them focused for sure. Mm-hmm. They want another one. He wants another one.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, he's standing there. Yeah. He's just trying to, keep trying to let old Bill know that I was that dude. You knew I was that dude, but you try to play this dude. I'm that dude, and that dude is called GOAT. Mm-hmm. Player GOAT over Coach GOAT, as I always talked about last year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tom Brady is a special guy. He understands how to relate to players. People like him. He's just that guy, and he gets it done. And he's clutch. He's been clutch since he was at Michigan. When they try to bring in another 5-star quarterback, put him in front of him. He was horrible, and then, boom, they put him in the games, and then he would go down and win the game. Every time. At Michigan. After he was the starter.
And you had a relative who was on that team.
That's
so
how I
you
know
got
it.
a little inside information.
Yeah.
So this is
the team knew Tom Brady was the better player.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how you get your butt fired as a coach. Right there.
Yeah.
Because you made all these promises to that 5-star that he's going to be playing, even though he wasn't better than Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But nobody could have predicted he was going to do what he's doing. I mean, just to play at this level at this age is, it's going to go down in history. I think some other, quarterbacks are going to, try to play as long as him now. I think they can. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought Matty Ice was, like, at the end. Like, maybe last year. Like, he one more year. Like, this would have been his last year. Nah, he's still playing. Why? You're on a rebuilding team. Why are you to collect a check? Well, the money at this point doesn't even matter. I mean, you got so much money.
Right. You don't even know all the money.
Yeah. And so I think they believe, and now, taking up some of the TB12, process of how to stay healthy and be pliable, not only on your body, but your brain. That was so laughable when the guy told us that last year. His brain was pliable. I was like, what is that? What does that mean? Matter of fact, I'm not even know if I have a brain to even understand what a pliable brain is.
That is interesting, though, over the years, how just less brute force muscle and more flexibility
that's what he's talking about. Yeah.
and strengthen and lengthen your muscles and all that kind of thing.
Crazy.
And here's because Brady's probably not deadlifting or anything anymore. He
could outran probably your 5-year-old, your son. Really, seriously. But his arm, that thing can go. And his mind, still sharp. See? Quick-witted, quick thinker, progression reads, and he still got arm. That's what, remember, I was defiant that his arm hadn't passed him. Yeah. Everybody kept saying, I said, nah, I've watched film a lot. Did he have a couple bad throws? Yeah, but when he threw it, it still was going the distance.
Because remember early on last season when they start 5-3 and everybody's saying, see, he can't even make these Bruce Arians throws. It's the wrong system. Yeah. His arm strength can't survive.
Nah.
It was Jameis Winston had all the arm strength.
I kept saying, nah.
Right. And you were adamant about that.
Winston's wasn't stronger.
Right.
But his is strong enough. Mm-hmm. I didn't think he lost a lot off his fastball. Now, Drew Brees, that was clear as day. That one, and that's the one I said, I don't know. You want to respect the legend, but Tom Brady still had it.
Yeah. Well, even Phillip Rivers, to a certain extent, watching him, his mind was still sharp, though. He was throwing the ball before the guy, 3 steps before the guy even started to make his cut.
He definitely lost some arm strength, but he was smart enough to say, well, I got to go right here. I'm going to throw it. He can't be more than 30 yards downfield. I got to let it fly.
Right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's something to be said, though, for your mind making up that gap that your arm can't throw anymore. And I know Phillip Rivers coaching high school football now, but to me, that dude, as his arm faded, he still made all the throws. It was amazing to watch him to make those throws.
What I equate to Phillip Rivers, a lot of people don't know this guy, and he did not have a strong arm when he came to us, and he was a backup role, but he started in this league, and people Dave Craig. I go, he can throw better than the Ball State starting quarterback. Seriously. He would let the ball go on an outcut before the guy's even 4 yards down the field. I'm like, what? And it was not strong at all. And he played all those years. And you look at him, he's probably up there. He played so long, he's probably up there he probably top 15 passing yards. I don't know, 20. I mean, it's a different era now. But, man, at that time, he was up there. And I remember watching him after Jim Zorn. Like, oh, that's the same Dave Craig? Like, yeah, that's Dave Craig. I was like, man, that guy's arm is not strong. And he'll fool you, and then he'll have just enough to throw that go. Just like Phillip Rivers. He would let that thing go early. Where's he at on career year?
That dude played until he was 40 years old. He was 39-40 with the Oilers when he finished 97 and 98. That was his last 2 years.
With Tennessee Oilers.
With the Tennessee Oilers. He is.
Oh, I couldn't believe that was the same Dave Craig. I kept asking him every time we crossed paths.
But
you
we would have watched
Dave Craig from the Seahawks.
Right. You would have seen him play as a kid.
Yeah, I did.
As a little kid.
I did.
And then he was your teammate.
Yeah, I was like, you're not the same guy to play with the Seahawks. Like, yep. And I used to laugh like, wow. He wasn't big at all, statuesque, nothing. Is he a top 20, top 25 in passing yardage?
He's top 20 in passing TD. He is 23rd in passing yards career.
Oh.
He had 38,000 passing yards. And a lot of his career was in the 70s when you threw for 2,500 yards in a year, right? And then in the 80s where 3,000 was a big number.
He played I want to say he was the 80s because Jim Zorn was before him. He took
81.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He took over for Jim Zorn.
Yeah.
Well, the Seahawks didn't exist until 1976, so Zorn was their first quarterback, and then he took over for
Craig.
Zorn.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Craig.
I couldn't
out of
believe
Milton College, which is like a college you went to.
Huh? No.
You went to college that didn't exist anymore, right?
Oh, you're talking about, I thought you referred to
your
Ball
first
State.
one.
Yeah, because Milton's probably like a Division II program too, right?
Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, Indiana, private Catholic school. Yeah. sure did. So
You and Dave had a lot in common. They listed him as 6'1", 193. Surely he was neither one of those, right?
No, I don't know about his weight, but he was not. If 5'11".
Okay.
But he was smart and as a whip, man, got rid of it. So hey, a lot of excitement. Guess what? Dak Prescott and Tom Brady, they can let it fly. So I'm interested to see how the Cowboys look, how Dak looks. After having the ankle issue and then now the throwing arm, or I don't know if it was throwing arm or shoulder or was it his other shoulder, but yeah, to see if he's back. Just you don't like to see really good players have a horrific injury and see how they come back and play. But I still think Tampa Bay is still the better team in this first one. But someone asked me this interesting question, and I didn't really know the answer, and that was the beginning of a season, your first game. Would you rather play at home or away? And I was like, man, I always thought home cooking because when we were in Titans, when we play here, nobody beat us. So I was like, no, I'd rather play at home. But guess what? There's less pressure when you're on the road that first game, and you get some of the kinks out without getting criticized or critiqued as closely as if it was a home game because you can see things live. So I still would say play at home because we was rowdy. Our fans was rocking. They was loud. Hey, I like that. And I like also sleeping in my own bed.
No doubt. Well, the other thing is, too, no doubt. The other thing is you don't have to get tickets for 80 family members. You don't have to do all that stuff.
Yes.
Now, you would in Indy because that's your home.
But that's still, the tickets,
right.
You know who duty I gave that to? And she used to stress out on her? Oh, my wife. I don't have nothing to do with tickets. The only thing I would tell all my friends and family is you got to have your request in by Tuesday.
Oh.
Sorry, Charlie. Wednesday, no can do. Because Tuesday's the day off. Wednesday's the day you put in your ticket request. You try to ask for tickets after Wednesday, even family member. Nope.
No can do. Windows closed.
Yep. Every now and then I make exceptions. I try to hustle, get a couple for some people, who just last minute coming into town, people flying and stuff like that. And I specifically just thought about, oh, dang, the game is this weekend. So I try to work really hard if they had some available. But yeah, I'd give that to my wife. So because it can be an issue.
I can only imagine.
And then somebody call you on Thursday. Hey man, give me nope.
I mean, I would imagine you still get people ask me for tickets to stuff.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, I'm nobody. So I can't imagine playing on the team and what that's like.
Oh, well, I'm still getting ticket requests today.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah,
yeah.
People, somebody texted me yesterday telling me I want 6 tickets to the Colts game.
Yeah.
Well, remind me the Monday of that week.
All right. I don't know about ticket requests, but this guy knows a lot about football. We got Coach Matthew.
Yeah, Doug Matthews.
Doug Matthews, Snoop Doggy Doug.
Yeah. And also we have
David Beauclair.
So who's first?
David Beauclair. Coming up next, Talk Titans. By the way, it is game night in the NFL. Titans get rolling on Sunday. David Beauclair of Sports Illustrated next on Blaine and Mickey.
Where you at, Lucas?
After a long offseason, training camp, and 3 fake football games, the 2021 Titans regular season is here. And the Arizona Cardinals are making their way to Music City for the opener. Yes! Coverage starts Sunday morning at 9, and then the kickoff at noon on your home for Titans football. 104.5 The Zone.
The NFL is back, literally, back tonight, and FanDuel Sportsbook is celebrating with 40-1 odds on any Week 1 game. Now, who doesn't want to win $200 on a $5 bet? Think about that. That's some easy money, and it's not Hail Mary. It's real simple. New customers get 40-1 odds when you place your first wager on FanDuel Sportsbook. It's the app that made sports betting simple. It's easy to use. And guess what? On FanDuel, when you win, you get paid quickly in as little as 24 hours. I'm going to be honest with you. I was checking the FanDuel app earlier. This game tonight, Bucks out to a 9.5-point favorite. I might have to go with the Cowboys to cover it. You find a bet, though, that works for you, and you make it on America's #1 sportsbook. Just when you do, sign up, use the promo code Mickey, MICKEY, and you can win, again, $200 on a $5 bet. Promo code Mickey. You must be 21 or older, present in Tennessee. New Year's is only $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Max bonus $200. Bonus for Tennessee users filled in site credit within 72 hours. Tennessee site credit expires 14 days after receipt. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Restrictions apply. If you got a gambling problem, call the Tennessee Red Line at 1-800-889-9789.
If I learned anything from my time in the military, you can do a lot with a little.
Right now at Tire Discounters, we'll knock $100 off a set of select tires when you